Greetings, magnificent galactic spirit, to daily Mayan calendar insights and consciousness upgrades. Welcome to your few minutes as we reclaim your innate birthrights, guiding you day by day into self mastery and your highest soul self with today's galactic sun, where you're going to express your divine brilliance and shine into unknown enlightenments. So today, ask yourself, what does expressing your divine brilliance out into the world, into your heart space, inner and outer, into your heart space and out into the world, and shine into unknown enlightenments? What is Galactic Sun going to reveal yourself? What is Galactic Sun going to reveal to you today? Now you have to make sure that you affirm, are you willing? You know, if you're going to step into any kind of spiritual practice, are you really willing to do it? And are you willing to receive? Because willingness, using your free will, activates your desires into creation, and you ask yourself if you have the courage. Now, both willingness and courage are two of our birthrights. We already talked about being courageous with warrior in our 13-day ascension, and we don't have human, which is willingness, which will be in our next 13-day ascension. Remember, all of these images, all of these birthrights, your innate birthright cycle every 20 days. So once you recognize the energy of sun, for example, what is sun? Stepping into your enlightenment. Every time you see sun, that's what it means. It means shining brighter. That's why today you're asking yourself to express, which is day number 8, your divine brilliance and shine with sun into enlightenment. We're in the 13-day cycle of enlightenment, which is called Skywalker. Skywalker is traveling into the unknown. And I don't know if you remember that. I want to remind you of the image that we just saw in the front as the title. Look how that beautiful creature is divinely, without pause. She's willing, she's courageous to shine into the unknown. And that is what Skywalker is all about. Skywalker is all about 5D and traveling into energies that you might not have experienced before. And that's really the only way to learn something new. And how do you learn something new? You release the limiting belief that you need hours of meditation, expensive conferences, or therapy for lasting soul abundance. You release energies that no longer are of service to you. And with one birthright a day, and if you're tracking our energies, we're only doing one birthright a day into time traveling, into skywalking, into the unknown. The system is so brilliant because it blends leading edge mind science with ancient Mayan wisdom for multi-dimensional fulfillment. So when you hold the power in your hands, you choose a new path by quickly just reclaiming one birthright a day. It's so easy, and I am so excited that you're stepping into progressive change that you truly deserve with one birthright a day. Galactic Sun on the 8th day of our 13-day ascension. We're halfway through exploring what it feels like to be an explorer into the unknown, into time traveling. We talked about the Skywalker a little bit yesterday. Let's do it a little bit today. When you look at the each of the symbols, they are so brilliant, and you have to figure out what they mean for you and how time traveling into the unknown, Skywalker, being an explorer means to you. But look at the image here. There's the horizon line, and there's grounding lights into the earth, and then there the images above the horizon line are even longer, suggesting that you can travel up into infinity. So that's what each of these images mean. They all have a profound meaning that you can take advantage of when you imagine and create your best life. Now, the ascension magnets that we're using here are not just functional tools. We use them to create your personalized interactive vision board, and they're a work of art that fuels greater health, wealth, love, and happiness, and elevated consciousness. And by holding each one in your hand, I love the way they feel. They enhance your connection to each innate birthright. So when you're working with them, you're channeling from your hand to your heart, through your consciousness, through your pineal gland. You are activating limited guidance of the energy of the day, the cosmic intelligence, turning you into a manifestation magnet as you begin to live smarter, not harder. So engage with today's galactic sun with its empowering image and its concept, and you'll find that synchronicities and experience-based transformations can be really fun. And what are we doing? You are expressing your divine brilliance and shining into the unknown. So right now, that's all you need to do with your birthright. So let's have a look at it with your compass. And your compass also accelerates and shows you how the progressive evolutionary birthrights guide you step by step through the Mayan calendar. We are in the 13-day Skywalker on the 8th day of Sun. Now, the 8th day, I want to remind you, is a really cool day. Every 8th day of each 13-day ascension, we're just looking at it in a different way with the dots and bars. 8th day of your 13-day ascension with your dots and bars. I'm repeating myself so you can see it both ways. The 8th day is always representative of the 13 days that was before. So what we're doing, we're showing you the cycles of how each time you experience one of the micro energies or the macro energy, the energy means the same. And on the 8th day, it is the same as the macro energy of the 13-day cycle before. So now so you spent 13 days on Sun before we did Skywalker. So now we're really anchoring the energy of Sun and what it feels to be enlightened and what it feels to be shining brighter. So that's just a little tip for the 8th day that I wanted you to really anchor, because it gives you another opportunity to really anchor and really live and experience the 8th day of the energy that we had before. And today's is Sun shining bright into your enlightenment. Every time you see Sun shining bright into enlightenment, it is so easy to practice. Just one birthright a day. And on the back of your compass is your DNA map with its built-in DNA energy. Look at the green images in there. You're seeing that it's making a DNA in 2-dimension, because every single day, each one of these squares is a day, is a light-coded energy with your DNA enlightenment embedded in it, and it's an electromagnetic Taurus field. which expands your auric field through each daily light-coded practice. And we'll talk about that more in the masterclass, how this built-in metaphysical structure automatically raises your frequency and aligns with the universe, manifesting your dreams and unfolding your divine self to create the life you love. But let's simplify. We'll get into this later. Start today with Galactic Sun. And within weeks, you will see tangible results and real-time synchronicity. What do I mean within weeks? Just mentioned it before. If we are in Skywalker now on day number 8, Galactic Sun, this is the weeks that we are starting to see how our enlightenment of the past 13-day cycle is lighting up for us. So it's the repetition of experiencing each one of the birthrights that will anchor you and elevate your consciousness. Let me show you how you can always see the energies for free on galacticspirit.com. Let me pop over. No, that's not the one. Here we're popping over to our calendar. Every page on galacticspirit.com, there's a header, and the header has the traditional chakra of the day. There's also a galactic chakra. We'll talk about that later. Right at the top, Galactic Sun in Skywalker Ascension. There's the symbol of sun and galactic with 3 dots and 1 bar. That's the symbol of 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. And there's sun. And we talked a little bit about the beautiful expression of this this woman, this avatar of you diving into the unknown with enlightened exploration. That's exactly a snapshot of today's energy. So have a look at how that energy starts unfolding for you. And then you go down to the calendar, you find the date. I prefer just looking for the same icon because we are really talking about working with the stars, working with the cosmos, instead of using the mechanical 30 days has September, April, June, and November. It's so confusing. We've got the consistent energies of your one birthright a day. Look how the progression works. Today's number 8. Yesterday we talked about number 7. 2 dots and 1 bar was storm. The day before was mirror. It's so simple because each one of these energies, as I mentioned before, has a profound energy that is a manifester of you. It is a reflection of you. Reflection, mirror. How are you being self-actualized? Look at the progress here. The day before we grounded. The day before we had strength and courage. The day before with Eagle we looked at vision. We looked at our visionary self. The day before that, day number 2 was lunar. I'm just kind of going back on this 13-day ascension of Skywalker, traveling into the unknown. So day number 2 is overcoming duality with your cosmic voice, your spiritual breath, and Skywalker on Skywalker, day number 1 is the magnetic magnetic pull of this entire 13-day ascension. Let me show you this on your vision board. Here's the 13 days of Skywalker. We're traveling, we're ascending through, giving us a micro energy within ascending through Skywalker. So we have 13 days to build what it feels like to explore in 5th dimension. Explore into the unknown realms, grounded by the light at the bottom, overcoming our horizon. How about our limiting beliefs? That's what this line could be, our limiting beliefs, and traveling beyond. And what I just did, I gave you an example of how every birthright you can look at in different ways. which is the point. The point is, don't just take the words that I'm using and the words that I'm giving for you, which are the words that I've been working with and evolved over the past 20 years of working with these energies, the ones that really give me the snapshot that I feel work best for me. That's why I'm giving them to you. But always start thinking about how they can be applied to your life in a different way, specific to what's going on in your life right now and to your circumstances. And you will see that there is a direct relationship to them. Let's go back to the calendar. So let's find the sun. There we go. There we go. On the free interactive calendar, you can click on any icon and it tells you exactly what you are, where you are. It gives you the key words so you can use them to, again, see how they apply to your day and see how they're enlightened, how you can light up, sun, your fifth dimensional world, Skywalker Ascension. And as you look at the calendar, there's icons below that you can tap into, and ta-da, what do we got? Today is also a day of insightful galactic messages. Go click on that so you can see what that means for you and take advantage of that magnificent energy. So with galactic sun, beautiful divine energy, don't let this day slip away. Break free from the ordinary and step into a new path of success. Please like and heart and subscribe, because showing up for you in your daily personalized experience, you will start seeing progressive results, and that is where the magic happens. And we'll dive deeper into this in the free masterclass and how the Mayan calendar works and go deeper into it. But right now, I just gave you the biggest secret of all. Pay attention to one birthright a day. So, beloved galactic spirit, join me every day for your quantum leaps to expect multidimensional abundance as each birthright awakens your soul's true power. And together, we participate in an evolutionary shift of global transformational consciousness. From my heart to yours, in Lakesh, namaste.